My best friend stole my girlfriend, so in revenge I stole his mom. I've been best friends with Garrett since 7th grade. The kind of friendship where we literally shared everything. Trading video games, splitting pizza, showing up at each other's houses unannounced like we paid rent. So when my girlfriend Sloane started acting weird, I didn't even think to suspect him. She went from texting me non-stop to leaving me on read for hours. Always busy when I asked to hang out. Always had some excuse about work or family stuff. I figured she was stressed, maybe going through something. Then I saw them at the mall, holding hands. Not like friendly holding hands, like full interlocked fingers, giggling, walking past the pretzel palace like they were auditioning for a romance movie. I stood there frozen, my brain trying to process what my eyes were clearly showing me. I walked up, my heart pounding so hard I could hear it in my ears, and said, "What is this?" Garrett didn't even flinch, just looked at me, shrugged, and said, "We just clicked, bro. 6 years of friendship." And that's what I got. Sloane broke up with me right there in the food court, in front of a Panda Express and like 15 strangers eating orange chicken. Didn't even have the decency to pull me aside. Just said, "I'm sorry, but I'm with Garrett now." And Garrett, this absolute legend of audacity, looked at me and said, "We can still be friends though, right?" I walked out of that mall feeling like someone had scooped out my insides with a spoon. Didn't eat for 2 days, couldn't sleep. Just replayed the whole thing over and over in my head like a bad movie I couldn't turn off. Then, about a week later, something clicked. Garrett's mom. Her name was Diana. She was 38, recently divorced, and honestly really attractive. She'd always been super nice to me. Way nicer than she was to Garrett. Whenever I came over, she'd make me special snacks, ask me about school, tell me I was so much more mature than her son. I remembered all the time she'd roll her eyes when Garrett acted like an idiot, and I thought, what if? So I started going over to their house when Garrett wasn't home. At first it was just to talk, to vent about what happened. She was so understanding. Said she couldn't believe her son would do something like that. We started texting. Then she invited me to get coffee. Then we went to dinner. And before I knew it, we were going on actual dates. She thought the whole thing was hilarious, said Garrett. Needed to learn that actions have consequences. I wasn't even thinking about revenge at that point. I just genuinely liked spending time with her. 2 months later, Garrett came home early from Sloane's house. Walked into his living room and saw me sitting on the couch with his mom, watching a movie. Her head on my shoulder. His face went completely pale, like someone had drained all the blood out of his body in one pull.